No, I think I might be special needs because I was at a funeral once and I went to shake the guy's hand and he was a widower. I think this is what you call a man. I don't know. And I went to shake his hand. He was like, "How are you, Patrick?" I said, "I'm alive." And we're just holding hands. And he goes, "Okay." And so I'm walking away and I'm nervous. I was like, I'm just gonna take a piece of gum. I'm shaking, and I get up to her and I put the casket I'm looking at. I put the piece of gum in my mouth and I drop it out of my mouth, and it falls into her casket. And I've seen enough Walking Dead that I wasn't gonna reach into that thing. So somewhere buried in Nashville, Tennessee, is a piece of gum with Sister Siegenthaler. I'm not even Catholic. I have two beautiful kids, and by beautiful kids I mean it's kind of like living with crackheads. You never know what they're gonna do, and sometimes they show up naked, and you're like, "Where are your clothes?" And they're like, "I don't know, but I just pooped in the corner." Okay. My daughter, she's 5, and she's a really weird kid. I love her to death, but she's really weird. The other day she walked into my room and she's like, "Hey, Daddy!" I said, "I'm sorry, what did you just do?" She said, "I'm talking with my nipples, Daddy." I said, "Please don't do that." She said, "Why not, Daddy?" And I said, "I talked with your mama's nipples and that's how you're here. Please just don't do that." And she said, "Well, why not?" And I said, "Well, it's just weird. What if we only talk with our nipples when we're nervous?" She said, "That's a great idea, Daddy." I was like, "Okay." The other day, she walked into my room and she's like, "Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor." I was like, "All right." She said, "Or a truck." Damn it, Optimus Prime. We were laying in bed one night and our cat knocked something over from another room. And she was like, "Daddy, what was that?" I said, "I think it was a cat, baby." She said, "What if it was a monster?" I said, "I don't think it was a monster, baby." She said, "What if it was?" I said, "What if it was, baby?" She said, "Would you beat up the monster?" I said, "Yeah, baby, I'd beat up the monster." She said, "Would you punch it in the head, Daddy?" I said, "Yeah, I'd punch it in the head, baby." She said, "Would you punch it in the face, Daddy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd punch it in the face, baby." She goes, "Would you punch it in the stomach, Daddy?" At this point, I'm starting to get hyped up. I was like, "Yeah, baby, I'd punch it in the stomach." She's like, "Would you punch it in the butthole, Daddy?" I was like, "Whoa. Whoa. That's weird." "Sorry, Daddy." And went right back to bed. One night she woke up in the middle of the night. She just sat straight up and goes, "Hola" means hello in Spanish. And then lay right back down. I was like, Jesus. But my son's an asshole. I can say that because I had him. He'll walk into my room all the time and just smack my belly. The other day I was getting out of the shower and he walked up to me and goes, "Ha ha ha!" Ran out. His 3rd birthday's in September. Yeah, he's a dick. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. My kids were like, "Daddy, can we get a dog?" I was like, "Okay, let's get a dog, baby." They said, "We got this." We went to the shelter. There was this really old dog, and I was like, "All right, what should we name it?" And my daughter goes, "Let's name it Granddaddy." I said, "That's a terrible name." She said, "No, it's a great name." And so we named it Granddaddy, and I started to see the beauty behind it. People would ask me, they'd be like, "Patrick, can you come help me move?" And I'd be like, "I wish I could, but I gotta go feed Granddaddy." Work would call me and they'd be like, "Can you stay after?" I'd be like, "Oh, I wish I could, but I gotta walk Granddaddy." They'd be like, "You're such a good grandson." I'd be like, "I know." It got weird though because I'd be in a bad mood and they're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Granddaddy peed on the couch again last night." It got really weird when I told my friend that Granddaddy started humping my leg. Unfortunately, Granddaddy got kind of old, so we had to put Granddaddy down. Yeah. A teacher called me from Carly's school. They're like, "Mr. Sis, can you come into the office?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" I sat down and she was like, "Mr. Sis, can you explain to me why Granddaddy is buried in your backyard?" I just looked at the teacher and I was like, "I can explain." Thank you guys, I'm Patrick Sis.